During the IEF Thought Leaders Roundtable held at the headquarters of the IEF in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, the transport sector's sustainability was looked at, taking into consideration outlooks on energy demand and sustainable fuels. Aimed at fostering a productive discussion on how countries and industries could prepare for a future that features a range of fuel modalities, 3 sessions were held covering transportation and mobility energy demand trends and sustainability, scaling sustainable fuels through clean and efficient technologies, and strengthening policy initiatives and public-private collaboration. Discussions rotated around how will the transport sector meet growing energy demand sustainably? What should governments do to reduce resource and supply chain market uncertainty to sustainably meet rising transportation and mobility energy demand? How does SDG 7 cover access to clean transportation and mobility? Can adoption of a wider spectrum of clean and efficient technologies make transport and mobility demand more sustainable in developing economies? And how can IEF producer-consumers collaborate to make transportation and mobility demand trends and solutions more transparent and sustainable? Enhanced dialogue on transport sector sustainability is needed to ensure progress on sustainable development and climate goals while meeting growing demand for transportation and mobility. Deepening understanding of transportation energy demand outlooks and broadening insight into decarbonization beyond electrification alone is needed to enhance transport sector sustainability. IEF analysis and data findings show that 100% vehicle electrification targets will require unprecedented copper production rates for battery manufacture and grid upgrades. However, increasing production of copper and other critical mineral resources will be insufficient to achieve transport sector electrification targets set by leading economies, where electric vehicle EV adoption has begun to slow and both energy grids and automotive industries are under growing pressure to develop economically viable business models. Current projections anticipate that electric vehicles will account for 23% of global cars in use by 2035, concentrated among a handful of countries. Furthermore, this growth will not take place in countries experiencing the most significant economic and population growth, and as such, the greatest increases in demand for transportation and mobility. In these emerging markets, electric vehicles penetration will range from below 1% in 2020 to less than 8% in 2035. Powerful demographic trends, population growth, urbanization, trade, and tourism will spur global transportation and mobility energy demand over the coming decades. Much will depend on how these trends play out, as indicated by the variation in transportation energy demand forecasts between the IEA, EIA, and OPEC,